Here is the second week of the president's second term, and he is stepping up the pace of his policies and priorities. The president ordered a temporary spending freeze on federal grants and loans to go into effect at 5 this evening. It caused a lot of confusion across the U.S., with programs and people scrambling to determine how they would be affected. At the last minute, a judge put that on hold for now.
Tonight, immigration enforcement raids continue across the country. We have team coverage tonight of both policies and the impacts on the Bay Area. We begin with 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst live for you tonight in St. Pete.
And Chris, a federal judge blocked the freeze just minutes before it was set to go into effect this evening.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. And there's also a new memo out tonight from the White House saying that Medicaid funding won't stop. Now, that trickles down to local agencies like county social services. But for parents with children with disabilities, they say today has been a confusing and scary one.
What's that word?
Card.
A card?
Taylor Atkinson has a Medicaid disability waiver.
What's this word?
Fence.
His mom, Janet, says he needs one to survive.
Taylor was never supposed to walk. Thank goodness for therapies.
Tonight, she's been reading as much as she can about the federal funding freeze, worrying her son's therapies may stop.
I can't imagine what we would do if not. Taylor would be going back to almost a vegetable.
And if you are receiving individual assistance from the federal government, you will still continue to receive that.
That's been the refrain from the White House. But unlike Social Security and Medicare, which provide help directly to people, Medicaid, which helps the poor and disabled, is a cost-share program between the federal government and states. And the online portal for states to get reimbursed is still down.
A lot of these grants were predicated on divisive, discriminatory, and illegal DEI. So we'll find out more, but I think it's appropriate to take a look at it.
President Trump and Republican colleagues say outrage over the freeze is overblown, that it's temporary, while agencies prove funds are used in line with the president's other executive orders. Democrats say it's an unconstitutional power move over Congress.
Every one of our offices has been deluged with calls from people who are in panic.
Thank God for Medicare, Medicaid.
But Atkinson just wants politicians to know families like hers shouldn't be caught in the balance.
I'm scared. And I'm not just scared for my family.
Now, it's unclear what could happen after Monday, and there are also questions about counties, cities, and school systems that rely heavily on the federal government for their budgets, and whether those budgets are going to be protected like individual assistance. Live in St. Petersburg, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.